Hello, everyone. I'm Dara Brown, the Parent Engagement Specialist at Scott Elementary School. We are having our 2020 Black History program. The theme is the unity in community. We have various youth groups from all over the community, including Stilton, several of the churches around in the area, and we have our Roland school chorus who is going to open up the program with Lift Every Voice and Sing, which is the Black National Anthem. And at the end, every child that's in the program will be up on the stage together singing our finale song, which is Victory.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? How are you? How are you? It seems as though we have a packed house tonight. There are some more chairs over here. If anybody needs any seats, there's some chairs right here. If anybody needs a seat, we have a couple of chairs here and here. We welcome you to the 2020 Scott Elementary School Black History Program. Our theme for this evening is the unity in community. The unity in community. And in doing that, we invited several youth groups from throughout our community to come and join with us this evening. We have our Roland School choir here. We have several different churches from throughout the community. And we have some children from Stilton. We are coming together in unity because we are a community. I want to read to you what community is. A community is a group of people living together, unified by common interests, attitudes, and goals. So right now we want to bring up our Roland chorus. They are going to be opening the program for us by singing the Black National Anthem, which is Lift Every Voice and Sing. When the choir is ready, we will all stand for the Black National Anthem. Can you give them a round of applause as they are coming to the stage? There is a church that's located at 15th and Market that is called the Rock Church. We have from the Rock Church, can you come up now, the Unique Sisters. And in this group are 3 young ladies from Scott Elementary, Tiana McQuay, and the Everett twins, Deasia and Manesia. Can you step over?
Say
And there's a few seats down in here, anybody that wants to have a seat. These are two young ladies that call themselves the Red Roses. They are Alexis Menjivar and Sarah Sanchez. Can you come up? These two young ladies are songwriters. I saw their classroom coming down the steps one day and I said, can anybody in your classroom sing? And everybody pointed to these two young ladies. They have songs that they have written. Miss Sarah right here, awesome songwriter. Anybody that knows how to do production, you should hear the words that she puts together in her songs are amazing. Today, they are going to be singing When You Believe.
I
Thank you, ladies. Take a good look at these ladies. They are going to be superstars someday. You better get their autograph now. You better get their autograph right now. All right. How many of you have been to Stilton lately? Anybody been to Stilton lately? Anybody here from Stilton? Where my Stilton friends at? All right. We are bringing up to the stage right now the Stilton Steam Stepper. basketball team. Yeah, come on parents, the team, and the school supports them. The team we are in the Boys and Girls Club League. Teachers and parents and community, they come out and support them. They were undefeated until this past Tuesday. But listen to this. We are in the 9 to 11 age league. The team that played us on Tuesday, tell them how old they were, guys. 13, 14. Somebody just wanted to beat us, so they put their big guys on us. So we still undefeated. We also have an awesome cheerleader squad that's going to come up right now, and I present to you the Scott School Cheerleader. You ready?
Turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, tell them that you like that, like DJ, turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, better nigga bring it back. Down the DJ, turn it up, tell them
comfortable, look, I'm fast now, I make money move. I'm fast, I make money move.
Ya empezamos como era. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper todas las vidas, so mueve. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere.
To me now. So there is our theme for the Black History program here at Scott School is the unity in community. And look at us. Look at us here in unity. We got to continue this outside of the doors.
Where are you going?
There is a national theme for Black History Month, and that is African Americans and the vote. And if you've seen out in the hallway, we have different things up there about African Americans and the vote.
Ma.
All of you that are 20 years old and older, you know that there were a whole lot of people that died so that we could vote. We have for you outside in the hallway today, voter registration. And we also have a table out there for the U.S. Census this year. I have two ladies that are going to come up and talk just 2 minutes each about voter registration and about the importance of the U.S. Census. First is Miss Lita Beam. She is from a group called Power to the Hill. That means the Harrisburg Community Hill. This is our unity in community.
Hi everyone, I'm Lita Beam and I work with a group called Power to the Hill. And what we do is visit our neighbors and do events such as these to talk about the importance of voting. So I think it's a myth sometimes that we say one vote doesn't count. One vote does count. Your vote counts. And this is an opportunity to be an active citizen and to really do something incredibly good for our country, but also for our community. So it really does matter if you're worried about safety or street lights or trash, you've got to get out there and vote. And here's the good news. We're out there doing voter registration and it takes less than 5 minutes to register to vote. And you're going to be all set for something, a year that's going to be incredibly important in our country's history. How many of you think the 2020 election is going to be very, very important? Yeah, hands up, hands up. So I'm here to help you. If you need to change your name, Pat is out there to help you. Change your name, change your address, but get ready to vote. Thanks so much.
We also have a special gift out there for the first 10 people that register to vote. We have 2 tables out there for voter registration. We got a special gift for the first 10 people that register to vote today. So we have another young lady. This year is the U.S. Census. She was telling me, one of my friends was telling me how important the census is. I had no clue. Someone said to me, you don't know what you don't know. And I didn't know all this information they were giving me. So right now we have Miss Sharon Freeman, and she is from the U.S. Census Bureau. She's going to talk for a couple of minutes just telling us the importance of filling out and sending in the census.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. One of the things of Black history and through the civil rights movement was the fact that Black people counted. We matter. And in the census, we have a saying, I count, so I have to be counted. And if you're not counted, it's like saying, I'm not here. But I can see you, so you are here, so you have to be counted. Let me tell you some of the things that the census information does that has to do with you. School lunches are provided by census information. That's how many people we have living in the whole United States and in Harrisburg and in Dauphin County and in Pennsylvania. So if you say I don't live here, then we don't get money for you. This is your tax dollars coming back into the communities where you live for schools, roads, bridges, potholes, libraries, WIC programs, programs for kids, programs for seniors, programs for ex-offenders, programs for health, programs for housing. Every kind of program gets funded by the state or the federal government and is by census data. Last year, Harrisburg was 30% underreported. That means that we didn't get hundreds of millions of dollars.
Can you say that again, please, in the mic?
Hundreds of millions of dollars did not get where we live. So if you've ever gone somewhere and they said, we don't have any funding for that, ask yourself, did you fill out your census? Because you want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. It's one thing to have people marginalize you, disregard you. It's another thing for you to do it to yourself by not completing your census form. So it's really important. You'll be getting letters in March, and if not, somebody will come knocking at your door, and when they come, be nice to them and give them the information, because it's to help you. It's to put money in the community where you live for the things that you need. And we have jobs paying $21.50.
Yeah, jobs, y'all. $21.50 an hour. An hour. All right, we're going to get back to our program. This is good information that you all need to know. Please stop by there after the program and talk to these ladies so we know what we don't know, okay? Next on our program, when I sent an email to our Scott School teachers asking them if any of their students sang or danced or could be in our program, Miss Wallace, a 4th grade teacher, was the first one to respond. She had just played for her students a video of the Fisk University 1909 Jubilee Singers, and they were singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. She was amazed, and Miss Wallace, you can start bringing your students to the stage. She was amazed because her students joined right in immediately and started singing Swing Low, even though they didn't know it. It just attracted their attention, and they started singing the song immediately. So we are going to do our rendition of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. We also have David's Descendants flaggers who are coming from our community, and they are going to present a flag presentation as we sing our song.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. Coming forth to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming forth to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming too. Coming forth to carry me home. Sometimes to carry me home. But still my soul is heavenly bound. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Oh, swing down, chariot, stopping. Let me ride. Oh, swing down, chariot, stopping. Let me ride. Oh, rock me, Lord, rock me, Lord.
Miss Wallace, where are you? Is she still here? She went out. Okay. I wanted to introduce Miss Wallace to you guys. Okay, next we will have, she's crying. She ran out and started crying. This is Miss wonderful lady comes and encourages me all the time. We encourage each other. This is one of our Scott School teachers. She's just an example of how wonderful our Scott School teachers are, you guys. I don't care what anybody tells you. Our teachers are wonderful. Can you give her another round of applause? And now we have our music teacher, Miss O'Donnell, coming up with our Scott School chorus. We got all kinds of talent in Scott School. march. All right, Martin Luther King. So, I just want to tell you all that we have some Martins here in our school. We have 4 Martins that are going to come before you right now. And they are going to read to you the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. Can you come up, Martins? Sky School Martins, can you come up, please? Can you please give a round of applause for Marvin Sewell, Joshua Ellis, Tamar Elmore, and Javion Garcia.
I still have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain. The crooked places will be made straight. And all the glory of the Lord shall be revealed. And all flesh shall see it together.
This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to heal off the mountains of despair and stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jingling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom reign. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom reign from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom reign from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom reign through the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom reign from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom reign from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom reign from every hill and molehill of Mississippi.
From every mountainside, let freedom reign. And when this happens, when we allow freedom to reign, when we let it ring, from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we'll be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands in singing the words of the Old Negro spiritual.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty, we are free at last!
Let's sing. I got that beat.
Yeah.
called Llama. And you see the lovely Miss Farida right here. We're trying to get some volunteers. She's going to show you the dance. You can come up. You can stay where you are. It's very easy. Because we are in a judgment-free zone here. We're just about having some fun. Okay? I know you want to come on. Come on up here. Do some great souls. Yeah. This is a good grand finale. Come on up here. Trust me, you're easy to use. Young man, you're being volunteered. You're being volunteered.